I want to poop the snooze. Stop watching.
Alrighty, good Monday, everybody. Hope everyone's week is off to a good start. Thea grabbing first. Hey, Thea and Drifty and Ica and Jay and Moth. And Ica streaking through chat. How's everybody doing? What y'all up to? It is so dark out, and I am exhausted. It's not like today was even particularly difficult. I'm just so tired. We are back up here in the top section today. Hopefully I can make it through a good chunk tonight. We are slacking in the stitching department this month on this piece. For sure, we're only a little over 7,500 stitches in for the month. I got a week left. Have to lock in if I want to make it to 10K. But how y'all doing? What you up to? 188K sparks already. Nice. December 2nd, yep. It's a week away. Well, yeah, a week away. This color goes like outline, around the entire outline of Witch King's weapon. Probably won't do tonight, but it looks kind of funny. It looks like a poorly drawn star. Eggs are cooling in a bowl of ice water in the fridge. Pasta salad's made. Nice. I looked at my little turkey roast thing that I got for this year because I was like, do I need to pull this thing out of the freezer today? How much does it weigh? And then it's got a line on it that says freezer to oven, do not thaw. And I was like, oh, okay. Today's Welcome to Derry was really good, by the way. I was gonna watch it, and then I got lost in managing my Tarkov stash and watching Aqua die repeatedly in Tarkov, so I didn't get to it. Table's clean, stuff's clean, living room's about ready to put Christmas stuff up. Nice. All the things. I gotta make new pancakes for kiddos' breakfast sandwiches tomorrow. Get to use my new little silicone molds that I got. They'll all actually be a uniform shape instead of my sadly cut squares off a sheet pan. Stitch against tray, saw a patch of a previous color that missed, so fixing it out. Oh, goodness. At least you found it. I stitched for like an hour on Ghost Army today, and then I was like, I don't wanna. I think I actually just put 2 strands into it and called it good. Like 165 stitches. I was like, yeah, that's enough for today. Yesterday's snow clogged up your wheels so bad. It's rough. Gotta get some four-wheel wheels, some snow tires on it. It is supposed to rain tonight and then snow for the next like 2 weeks. I'm not excited about it. I went and finally put air in my tires. I've been bad and kind of ignoring it for a few weeks. One of my tires, the worst one that I knew was bad, that I really definitely need to replace, was down to 7 psi out of 30. I hate car maintenance. They weren't so expensive. New tires for my wagon would be 25 euros a piece. Ouch. Can you get like some kind of chains or something for those tires? I don't know, or make some chains. I don't know how y'all's chain laws work. We're not allowed to use chains on our tires, but I know like some other states are required to use them even. Probably modify some stroller chains if I can find them somewhere. I found a pattern from Lola Crow that somebody made based off of Moth in the wintertime. No, it's just Mothman ice skating in New York City, technically is where they placed it. I was like, it's a moth pattern. I know. That somebody turned you into a stitchy pattern. They also have a Mothman Valentine's themed one. Just Mothman holding a little heart. But I figured the ice skating one matched better. Too good. I gotta show off the pattern though with this highlighted color because it does look like when I've attempted to draw stars without like crisscrossing lines in the middle, and it's just making me giggle. It's just like a badly drawn star. That's just outlining Witch King's flail or whatever. Hey Sandy, how's it going?
You do need another drink.
Oh. Hydrate. Hey Dezo, how you doing? Like the music is loud. Let me turn it down a little. Okay. Doing good, are you? I am exhausted. I'm so tired, but mostly fine. I don't even know why I'm so tired. I didn't sleep the best, but it's just seasonal junk kicking in. Just woke up from a nap. Nice. Hey there, player. You did make it. How's it going? I was up at 6, which I'm not used to, so I decided to lay down. Gotcha. Only for 20 or so minutes. It's 23 right here. I know. Time zones, unfortunately, not very friendly on the weekdays. But thanks for hanging out for a little bit anyway.
I want to poop the snooze, I want it.
I didn't stitch yesterday at all. I had time, I could have, but I just didn't. Lex and I played Tarkov for like 5 hours, and then he went to bed. And then I went grocery shopping. Got more than I meant to, but whatever. Then I came home and I didn't really know what to do with myself. Ended up playing Stardew Valley for like an hour. And then just kind of wasting time. I went to bed at like 9. But I couldn't sleep until about 11. Then I didn't sleep well. How did it go in game? Pretty good, pretty good. Some yarn barf today, some outside yarn. Had worked its merry way around my working inside thread. Took an hour to fix. Oh, jeez. You like yarn barf? Hey, you know what? Hoping that as we add more stitches to this column, that this like strong line thing that I'm seeing over here will back off. I think it's probably only really visible to me because I'm so close to it. Oh, the trailer for the next Hunger Games movie. Me too, it's called The Hunger Games USA 2026. Not wrong. Oh, it looks really good though. I can't believe they released a trailer a whole year ahead of time. Seems wild for movies these days. Your chest. The arena looks so colorful. You liked it. In a reading slump? Oh, it's a bummer. I love the introduction of Drusilla. You know, wheeled out Hannibal Lecter style. Her full-length corseted dress, pinned up face. 2 books here I really want to read. Rain says no. Use the tying off technique that you do. I'm definitely stitching a bit faster now. I always procrastinate tying in the ends and end up just watching my TV show or whatever instead. Messed with the flow, so I kept turning my work to tie off. Now I'm not needing to turn my work. It's going a lot smoother. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It is a little bit difficult, I say, with pieces that are not full coverage because you gotta hide them a little bit more. Like, be more conscious about where you're pinning, but I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. If we must hunt each other to death, it may as well be in Wonka's candy room. Is that when you read the same line twice without realizing? No, it's not being able to even pick up a book. Okay. I won't say too much about Sunrise on the Reaping though, because I figure not many have read it in chat anyway. I gotta read it again. It is a sad one for sure. Not to read, just brain doesn't want to. You know that feel all too well. Hunger Games, Charlie's Factory. Wonka's passed away and Charlie makes all the poor people from his village fight to inherit the factory. I can't fully remember what the second Wonka book is about. Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. But I feel like the story, and I definitely read it quite a few times when I was younger. Now I've forgotten most of it, except that it was a very, very strange book. I haven't read any of those books, just the first 3. I still haven't made it through Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I devoured Sunrise on the Reaping in like the first week I got it. One of my favorite books is Will Save the Galaxy for Food. Read through it in like a day or so. Instantly bought Will Destroy the Galaxy for cash after and read that just as quick. He takes the elevator to space. Yeah, I only read it once ago. I remember like the grandparents getting into some kind of like de-aging candy or something, and they turn into babies and they're like crawling around the factory or something. Honestly, I could be making all that shit up with my foggy child brain. It seems like a weird detail to remember for it being the only one I remember. Is Cliff Notes still a thing? Summary. No, I'm not interested in AI mode. Go away. Okay. Wonka and Charlie are in the giant glass elevator, rocketing through the sky. Crash straight through the roof of Charlie's house. Take the whole bed with all the grandparents in the back to the factory. Grandma Josephine has a panic attack, draws Wonka away from the controls. Elevator gains too much speed and rockets into orbit, stranding the entire group in outer space. Circles Earth until Wonka decides to link it up to the Space Hotel, which is a new attraction commissioned by the US government. They'll be the first humans to set foot in the completed building. US now believes Wonka is an alien from Mars, invites him to the White House. It's not cold enough to start getting ready now. Okay, I got back. Group of workers from hotel arrives, commuter capsule. The Nids eat many of them. 3 famous astronauts escape. Oh, vermicious Nids. Okay. The elevator is Knid proof. Charlie suggests that Wonka save them. Wonka drives the elevator closer to the shuttle, and Grandpa Joe connects the two with a steel cord. Knids attach themselves to the ship. Wonka drops the elevator back to Earth, saves the humans, but destroys all the Knids. The elevator then returns to the chocolate factory. Throughout all of this, George, Georgina, and Josephine have still refused to get out of their beds, believing they're too old. Wonka prescribes Wonkavite, a potion that will make them younger. However, they take too much. George and Josephine turn into babies. Georgina becomes -2. Wonka and Charlie go to Minus Land, which is filled with people who are negative age. They spray her with Vita Wonk to reverse the first pills, making her 358 years old. Then, with a carefully calculated dose of Wonkavite, they restore her to her original age, along with George and Josephine. We Oompa Loompas present Wonka with an invitation from the president to the White House as thanks for saving the shuttle. They're invited to a very important dinner. After receiving this news, all of Charlie's family jumps out of bed and enters the helicopter that will take them to the White House. Alright, so we were both right. I just didn't remember any of the space stuff. Grandpa Joe's 96 years old. He's the oldest of the grandparents, and he's the one that gets out of bed? Okay. He's the only one that doesn't take the Wonka bite. He also takes care of his wife when she becomes 3 years old. Yikes. Husband says Grandpa Joe was awful quick to get up on his feet after he found out they were going to the chocolate factory. I know, right? Everybody always criticizes that. They're like, he's been sitting in this bed for 20 years while his son and daughter are working themselves as hard as they can to provide for the 7 of them with hardly any money. And she's working extra, whatever, so that he can have his tobacco. Yeah, he can get out of bed to go to the chocolate factory. Okay, but I mean, being 96, I guess the bed thing is a little bit more sensible. A little bit. He is the oldest. Does not feel that way in the movie. It also doesn't say... Oh. Ooh. Grandma Josephine, who is Grandpa Joe's wife, She's 80, so Grandpa Joe's 16 years older than her. Yikes. She hasn't budged from her bed in 20 years. Grandpa George is Mrs. Bucket's father. He's 81. Georgina's Mrs. Bucket's mother. She's 78 and the youngest. Yeah, I mean, it was published in 1972, the second book. So, definitely not abnormal, but yikes still. Roald Dahl was so thoroughly displeased with the 1971 film version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that he refused to allow any adaptations of Elevator to be made. What's wrong with the original movie? It's classic. Now, I know the movie was kind of a flop back in its day, but I always enjoyed it, apart from Mrs. Bucket's singing scene that I always skip. Cheer up, Charlie. No, thank you. Okay, so Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book was published in 1964. Anyway, that was a nice little detour. The random detour for the night. Said before, as much as I love Tim Burton, it's not better. I really enjoy the soundtrack. I like Charlie at the Chocolate Factory depth version. I watched it a lot. I like them both. Both the movies. They don't really feel like the same story to me. But I do enjoy both movies.
You do need another drink.
I actually had the soundtrack on CD. Thank you for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Did too, but if I need to pick, I got OG. I did not enjoy Wonka very much. Like, it's fine, but I don't have any interest in watching it again. That's the newest one, isn't it? With Timothy, yeah, with Timothy Chalamet. Jimmy, why did that make me jump? I did reach over and grab that stitch, didn't I? Yes, good job, me. Lately, I've been wanting to read The Shining and Doctor Sleep. Will I? Probably not. I don't think I even managed to fully finish it. I got so close though, and then I stopped. First time that I had actually made it like decently far into a King novel. They're so difficult to read. Saw a TikTok the other day that said Stephen King is a great storyteller and a terrible writer. And I agree. Be too detail oriented. He's very long-winded. That's for sure. It's not like quite as descriptive as like Tolkien. But there's just a lot of like slow pace to the books that makes them kind of difficult to keep interest for me. Spooky writer I read is Dean Koontz. I like his books. So many books. Can't remember if I've actually read any Koontz books. But I know I've seen them. I liked Watchers about a super smart dog that learns to communicate with Scrabble letters. Nice. I used to be such a like voracious reader. All that's gone now. Brain rotted. And also too addicted to stitching and gaming. And I can't do audiobooks. It just doesn't work for me. I don't absorb any of the details. I can't, like, it's so weird. When I'm listening to an audiobook, like, I can't form the image in my head, so I don't retain anything. Is that a bear? Little bear girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a bear. Here before watching the movie before reading the books. Then I did it the normal way by reading the book first, watching the movie. I read Murder on the Orient Express, then watched the Johnny Depp movie, and it was the worst decision of my life. The movie was so not great. Papaleo. Added an extra O. Definitely can be rough movie adaptations, especially when you like really enjoy a certain aspect in a book and it doesn't make the cut into the movie. And you're like, what do you mean? Like me with Lord of the Rings, I'd never heard of the books. We just went to the theaters when Fellowship came out over Christmas because my out-of-state family was in town and wanted to go see it. They were big fans of the books, and they were upset with some of the things that didn't make it from the books, but I absolutely enjoyed it because I didn't know anything that was missing. Ah, yes, new player catch luck. Very nice. It's true. It came in at like a split second difference. Must have already like registered that it was done, just hadn't said it yet. Stream Element says attitude. Hey Cordy, how's it going? Read The Hobbit. I've heard about the three Lord of the Rings books, one guy reviews. If I have to read another page about trees, I'm gonna burn this book. Yeah. I haven't been able to make it through them myself. I've read The Hobbit a few times. It's not my favorite. I guess I've come to appreciate it slightly more over the years, but yeah. I did manage to read the first chapter of Fellowship a couple weeks ago, but I haven't picked it back up. Figure I don't have the strongest chance of making it through them now when I couldn't make it through them when I was actively reading all the time. But we'll see. They're sitting next to me, waiting, watching. I am tired, but I'm doing all right. Honestly, seeing the Bag and Shield edits on my TikTok lately have been making me want to rewatch the Hobbit movies. Two Tower Centers. No. Never. But I do ship Bag and Shield. Sometimes I get a little worried resting my arm on the bottom scroll that it's just gonna snap one of these days. Hopefully not. Hobbit was a covert mission to prevent Sauron from using Smaug. Time for me to head off to bed. Alright, player, have some good rest. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know, would Smaug even care about Sauron? Or anything he was up to? Suppose if you could offer him enough treasure, maybe. Seemed pretty content in his mountain hoard, though. Maybe it's just because I'm not like, I don't have a particular affinity for dragons. The job gives us the opportunity to take Friday off. I think I might. Got like 3 days of time left that I can use. The end of the year. I'd like to say I'll get some extra stitching in on Thursday and Friday, but realistically, Thursday I'm just gonna be cooking a lot and probably Tarkov at some point. Friday, Christmas Eve, and New Year's. Well, see, those days are locked. You have to enter a lottery at the beginning of the year to be chosen to have the days around the big holidays off. And I never do. Christmas Eve is the 24th. We have the 25th off, and we have the 1st off. They're both Thursdays, which is unfortunate. You celebrate on the 24th? It is the end of November, and I still haven't heard anything from this heckin' Kickstarter that I backed for Kiddo. It was supposed to start shipping in November. I was like, cool, it should make it here for Christmas, and I haven't heard anything about it shipping yet, and it was supposed to start rolling out in November, and I'm getting anxious that it's not gonna actually make it. And also that shipping is gonna be stupid expensive like the vinyl was. Yeah, our pricing, well, it was, I mean, I already backed $50 for their graphic novel and some sort of patch that Kiddo wanted. The project got fully funded, overfunded even. And we're supposed to get an email about shipping sometime in November, and I haven't gotten anything. Shipping better not also be $50. Damn it, no, it's nothing. All the others went into my inbox. I checked today though. Might shoot them an email tomorrow and ask what's going on. Could just be that since I got more backers than expected, they got Their distributor got a little overwhelmed or whatever. Where's that ship from? The vinyl ship from China. I don't know who is distributing the Kickstarter, but I imagine it's also in China. But I don't know if it's run through the same sort of store or where Kickstarter does their stuff with. I've never backed a Kickstarter before. I didn't even know that like shipping wasn't a part of the initial cost until after the campaign closed. I think what I really want is a bread machine. But I'm not gonna get myself one. I also need to get a new stand mixer. So I sold mine 6 years ago when I thought that I was potentially gonna be moving far away. I didn't want to lug it across the country with me. Now I regret that. But I also know that I never actually stick to making things for very long, so I'm just holding off. Thank you for that follow. Welcome aboard. How's it going?
Shame. Another color in for now. Mostly. Next. So much confetti in this first square. It's a little better as we go down this column. Been in 3854 for 2 weeks now. Oh gosh. We're so crooked. Hey there, Captain. Welcome on in. How's it going? Greetings from Germany. Nice. Another German viewer. Excellent. Are you a crafter of any sort? Fine, thank you. I'm doing all right today. For a Monday. Spent a bit there, 2,500-ish stitches of it. That's not where this goes. Do, 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 do. Mm. 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 Nothing special, did some housework. Gotcha. 139,332 more to do. Big map color. Sort of. definitely not the worst of the oranges. I do imagine it gets tiresome, as any of the same color does. Mm. Mm. Does look like that is the main. Get up. Who's snoring? Only around the edges of the continent. Little paw. Nice. $98,987 of 3855. I like 4 more than 5. Do, 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 do. Lungs are all of a sudden super offended. Uh-oh. Hey there, Salty. How's it going? 67%. I've been gone a while. I just keep stitching. Two, three, four. Oh, it's already ahead time again. Going quick tonight. Keep thinking I'm hearing like footsteps. He's speedy today despite the confetti and the book detour. Not the worst, it's just not a lot of progress in the active column. It's all been over here in the weapon. None of the cats are moving. What am I hearing? Nice, we should cross over 410,000 this week. Yesterday my pattern keeper stitch count was messed up again. Like I was thinking about stitching and I opened pattern keeper up and it was like 62 stitched today and I was like, no I didn't. I closed it and reopened it. It was like 62. You've stitched 62 stitches today. I don't know what to tell you. Now it's like, never mind. It was back to 0 today. Keeper's being funny and yeah.
I want to poop the snooze, I want it. Sandy gassed.
I think maybe the legs is getting up. Bear and Jade are sleeping on the tower. Void is sleeping right outside the door. Yo. And I heard Trico meow. There you are. Are you running up and down the stairs? You're making so much noise. Yeah, was that you? Was that you making all the noise? Yeah? Well, why you got so many zoomies today, huh? Oh. Hi. Ugh, so tired now? Got clean? Tired from running up and down the stairs? Ouch. Cat Stairmaster. Yeah, she kept like going in and out of Kiddo's room this evening. He said she'd asked to leave and then he let her out and she'd leave for a couple minutes and then come right back. But yeah, being a silly goose tonight. Invisible stitching with 951. A single stitch of 535 is next. Whoa. Hey Isla, how's it going? Lynching. Was in the middle of starting a stitch. I saw the activity feed before the noise kicked in. Cheater. I didn't even hear it. The one, yes. I don't know why I second guessed that. Anyway, how's it going, Isla? What you up to? Oh, hiccup. Sorry. What you up to? Honestly, we've been stitching way more on the weapon than I expected to be. Same procedures every day. Miss Sophie, for the ones that don't know the reference, dinner for one. Stitching. Gotcha. This in the wrong spot? Yes, yes it is. Cool. Every year on New Year's they play it here. I don't think I've ever seen it. It's funny. Here too, several times. Sylvester routine for every German household. Germany watched more often than in the UK, where it's from, not even dubbed, which is uncommon for Germany. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. It's like Die Hard became a Christmas movie. Things just happen. I always used to watch the 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story for Christmas. Die Hard's on my list as well, along with Home Alone's Charlie Brown Christmas Special. And then I watch Violent Night now as well. Good enough to become a tradition, huh? The only other Christmas movie I watch is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Jim Carrey's Grinch. Normally don't do Santa movies, but Violent Night is hilarious and super gory. Here we have 3. Also Nisa. God, I'm gonna butcher all of those. Old writing. Cinderella. The version from the 70s will be shown minimum 20 times during December till Christmas. Must have like Little Lord Fauntleroy. Of course, David Harbour's great. Crab's Needle. I hear a cookie being taken in the kitchen. The lights off. Dun dun dun. Kiddo being sneaky. Alright. Okay, fixed that little stitch. Added some extras, of course. Next color. We got 287. Alrighty, a few stitches of that up here. What's next? Ooh, 2 more colors in this square. Heck yeah. "22 days from 2 years. Nice. Time does fly. right? Well, you know how we feel about math around here. Had to use my toes as well as no. Don't just double count on your hands. You followed on December 15th. So 3 weeks from today. Your follow-versary. Your 15th, my 16th time difference. Corner. Rumpig. Stomping on in. So they called you in high school. No. Got any interesting Poke Quests this week? Keep forgetting it's Monday, honestly. It's a holiday week, so time doesn't exist. Basically. Some part of me obviously knows what day it is because I'm here. Just a wonder trade? Not really. Yeesh. One more color for this square. 2 hours to finish our first square. Hopefully the next square is a little better. There's only 3371, 310, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 other colors in the top section anyway. But 310 is 2 colors away. So we'll still end up with some 310 tonight. We're on a streak for sure. 310 in every stream lately. Oh no, now my brain's gonna get this Sister Act 2 version of that song stuck in my head. Exactly the one you were thinking of. Man. Love Boat. One of the students doesn't know Marietta Little. That's a sequel that, like, wasn't quite as good as the original, but still almost as good. Oh, so she does it right. You like the second better? Love those movies. Rapping Duns? Come on. No, it's definitely good. I really like them both. I think they're on Netflix right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Small detour to fill in 2 stitches in the border. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 3, 3, 7, 1. this color will finish off square 2. White dots are starting to annoy you. What white dots? Oh, just the gaps on the border. Yeah, sorry, I was back and forth between convos. Oh, had time again, huh? 2 stitches that I stitched and forgot to mark off. I don't know that we're gonna finish the top section of our active column tonight. be super close though if we don't. Mhm. Alright, 3:10 time. There's not a lot of it. Thank you for that follow. Welcome aboard. How's it going? $310 just goes a little ways down here. It's also through all the shields and stuff, but I'm not going down there really right now. Very well, I thought you were diamond painting at first. Similar, but no cross stitching. Well, come on in. Are you a crafter of any sort? Diamond painting right now. Nice. I feel like this armor piece lost definition somehow today with the addition of more stitches. You have good news and bad news? Okay. What happened? Bad news, I got enabled, broke my personal no further crafty purchases in 2025 goal. Good news, I got enabled and got me some crafty purchases. Nice, what'd you get? The prices on Painting Fairy and 5-stitch have gone up so much just in the last couple of weeks. It's kind of bonkers. I was looking at their Rivendell kit last night and 16 count, it's like $362. I was like, holy smokes. Sunflower. Cross stitch and paint by numbers. Swimming turtle, paint by numbers. Little reindeer stamp, little owl, paint by number, cattle, paint by numbers. You got enabled by another cat lady, huh? Hand in hand. Cross stitch, orange and soda cross stitch. Nice. Porcelain scenery. Another cat lady did some paint by numbers within the past weeks. I got enabled. Called it. This was so cheap. 43 total, including shipping. Put a bit more in the shopping cart. Orange soda is not available. I chose another one with coffee and cookie instead. Nice. I think about adult paint by number kits every once in a while. I have not succumbed to the thought. Looking forward to the cattle. I just want this strand to make it to the bottom of this little section. Gotcha. Center today, so he wasn't live tonight. No, I think he has university all day on Mondays. He should be on Wednesday. Not always. He usually reads you right after you start stream on Mondays. Maybe more recently. Yeah, Uni just started like the last couple of months. I just can't fully remember what his new stream schedule's like at the moment. I know he's on Wednesdays and Fridays. When he streams on Monday, it's my UK-based TV evening. We talk about the series I watch pretty often. Oh, come on, we're so close. I had to leave one behind. But finished the ones in the active column that I wanted to, so I'll take it. I can finally confess my weakness so I can go back to stitching and bees. One, two, three, four, $5 actually. Ugh. Oh. So good at marking off stitches. Okay. 61.26%. Almost 5/8 done. Hey, thanks, partner. Dean with the 6-month resub. Thanks so much. What are you up to? We are a fifth of the way through this fabric section. A little bit over now. Frittata. Gen 1. One, two, three. getting to the end of stream here. I don't think we're gonna make it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches in our active top section here. But 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. I'll probably work on the shield and the olifant for the structure this week. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Is it supposed to be there? No, that's my messed up one. Okay, cool. Oh, much more of the weapon in today than I expected. Mostly because I still haven't wrapped my head around the fact that it's such light colors instead of dark grays and black. attention is wandering. I'm pretty locked in, which is unfortunate because it's almost time to be done. No. Of course, all the remaining colors go everywhere. Why not? Let's do one more color and see if we can get to. We should be able to get to 500 at least. Be pretty solid for tonight. Scooch pattern down some because this goes down into the shield. Since it's on camera, might as well go down there. Amount left for Friday to get to 410k. Nice. But hopefully probably be there at some point during the week. Just trying to focus. Here. Go. F's. 2. This one. Reach down and get these two at the very edge of camera. Back up. And grab this one. Now we're in the right direction to go up, but we're almost out of thread. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too many squares for these 3 10 symbols. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3. Tetrising off that one? Yes. Okay. Just realized I have a splinter in my finger. Ouch. Oh, I'm not able to get those last 2 stitches. Oh well. Doesn't hurt. It's one of the fingers I use with the needle, so calloused. Now the real question is, how long has it been there? Alrighty, of course we're in ads. Let me just mark off, find out where we got to tonight. Of course it's not nice numbers either, but that's fine. Let's see, 409, 527, 523 for today, which is one of our better days for the month. Actually, the same exact as the 2nd of November, interestingly enough. Our highest day so far this month has been the 1st at 824. Followed by 779 and 756. And overall, not strong numbers this month. That's why we're so low. Overall, monthly, we're only at 8,089. And I know it's been a lot of confetti. But still, like, only one other month this year we haven't made it to 10,000. That was July. And we were only 290 stitches away. We're getting close to 140,000 stitches for the year though, so that's not nothing. It's definitely our highest stitching year so far. By a lot. So it's nice. Not a splinter, just a scratch. And we still have December to go, so if I can pull off 10k this month and 10k next month, then we'll hit 150,000 stitched for the year, which would be pretty wild, I feel like. That's mostly thanks to January. It's 23,333 stitches. And then March had 16,440. I think we're done with this armor bit. I don't really know. Oh no, there's still more. A little bit more. We got Lieutenant's leg and then the orc next to them. Leg as well. That one's pretty faded into the weapon. And then there's more faded legs after. For me, February was your biggest month at 9,828. We'll do a breakdown at the end of the year, show off all the numbers and goodness. What is our end of the year like? Oh. The numbers might have to wait till the first of the year. Oh wait. Yeah. It'll be the 2nd. Will be our first stream of 2026. Unless I end up streaming on the 31st or something. But that'll be decided later. I'm gonna get out of here for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'll be back. Sorry, Sirens distracted me. Friday for more stitching goodness. Have a good week, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.